Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you will not miss a future video.
Welcome to the channel, The Tech Piano Player Kid.
A black background with white text that reads The Tech Piano Player Kid displays on the screen with the same text written to the right in Braille. What is up, awesome people? I hope all of you are doing well, and God bless each and every one of you. Today I'm going to be talking about the Rapid Radios from, well, rapidradios.com. So what are these radios? Well, I will unpack them here in a little bit, but what these are, actually they're not here yet, so we'll have to wait until they come tomorrow while I'm recording this video. So I'll go and do part of the intro, what these radios are. So they are walkie-talkies that you can use, and they are ready to go out of the box once you have ordered them and they set them up for you. So these radios are good for families and kids, and you can talk back and forth with each other. And let's go through the product specifications, or whatever you call it, and we'll go through them, the ones I picked out. There's a link down below in the description. I didn't choose everything. I choose most of them, but not everything. But, you know, there's some things you may like, and there's some things I may not like. So, you know, what you like, I may not like, and vice versa. So, here we go. And Rapid Radios states, and I quote, Nation LTE push-to-talk walkie-talkie set. Unlimited range and use instant communications. 100% no monthly fees or subscription fees. Ever. Now, I'll get to that in a moment and clear up what it means there, because they do clear up what it means. 5-day battery life. Now, I'm guessing that means if you're just listening, I don't know what that exactly means there. I mean, no 5-day battery life. Does that mean, you know, for like normal use or what? Anyway, easy to use. Sold as a set. So that means a set is 2 of them. Easy for kids and the elderly. No contracts. Use it anywhere in the USA with nationwide coverage. No delay, no lag. Free shipping from the Michigan office. So they are located in Michigan. No programming, setup, or configuration. Works right out of the box. Turn it on and talk. No licenses or hidden fees required. So that means you don't need a license to communicate. So if you don't know what that means, so kids, for those of you who are a little bit confused, it really means that, think of it this way. Your parents need a driver's license to drive their car. Well, on some walkie-talkies, not all, some, you do need a license to transmit, like on ham or GMRS or a business license. But with these radios, you don't need a license, or like the radios you get from Walmart, you don't need a license. Global option available for worldwide use. Now, what that means is that you can upgrade if you wish, and you can always go back to the normal global for only your country if you wish, and I'll get to that in a moment. One-on-one private talking. You know, if you want to talk to someone one-on-one private talking, it means, you know, let's say Violet's talking to Jack, and Jack says, hey, Violet, do you want to talk to me privately for a moment? I need to ask you something, or something like that. And Violet says, okay, sure, yeah, let's do that. And then Violet will go to the person's name and click on the contact. I believe that's how it works. And then you'll be on one-on-one private talking. I think. I'm not, no, quite yet, because this is something new. All right, next one. Group talking up to 200 people. Yes, you heard that correctly. Group talking up to 200 people. I think that's awesome. And you're thinking, that's not a lot. Guys, if you have 200 people talking in a group chat, I think that's plenty. I think that's plenty. USB-C charging. Now that's what I like there. Awesome. Belt clip is included. Most radios do have a belt clip. I'm saying most. Not all, but most. Charger included. I figured that. No licenses. Includes SIM card with 1 year of service per radio. Renew for 1 year for $50. No subscription contract monthly fees required. So there's no monthly fees. So that means the first year per radio is for free. And if you want to renew it after that, you can go ahead and do that. Now, I have talked to them and said, hey, what if they can't afford it at this time? Let's say they can't afford it now. And they're like, okay, that's perfectly fine. You can always renew it at any time. So let's say you take a break or whatever and you can't afford it, you can always renew it and reactivate the radios from the portal at any time online for that radio or radios. Free UPS shipping from Michigan. So I've already mentioned that it's free shipping, but yes, they are located in Michigan. Okay, now, about this radio thing. So the way this would work is that if you want to talk to someone or use them worldwide, meaning all over the world, you would have to upgrade to the subscription that costs $100 per radio per year. Now, I don't know if you can do this without, I'm sorry, I don't know if you can talk to someone, let's say someone in Thailand. Let's say it's someone in Thailand. Yes, I know I picked up, out of all countries, I picked Thailand. Don't ask me why. Let's say someone in Thailand has a radio and they know, let's say they want to talk to me, which I'm over here in the United States. Well, first of all, they could email me or they could give me a call over WhatsApp. But let's say they didn't have a phone. Let's say they were, they got permission from their parents, they were allowed to message me, and they didn't have a phone. Okay, well, let's say if they had that walkie-talkie. Well, I don't know if this would work, but they could call me worldwide, and they could talk to me from where they are and talk to me in the United States. So as long as you have cell coverage, you're good to go. Now here's the catch. If the cell towers go down, if all of them go down, these radios will not work at all. So if it goes on the AT&T tower, and let's say AT&T goes down, it would switch over to, let's say, Verizon or T-Mobile or Sprint or I don't know what all the other towers are. So if you are going out of the country, yes, these will work in that country, but you have to activate the subscription for that online. And then once you come back, you can say, okay, I want to go back to the license for $50 a year. All right, now, let's say you have one of these radios and you want to say, you know what, I want to talk to the Tech Piano Player Kid over these. But how do I do that? I'm glad you asked. Here's the information I will need from you. And don't put it in the comments. Do not put this in the comments. Email me, info@thetechpianoplayerkid.com or thetechpianoplayerkid@gmail.com, or text me or call me at 913-312-1325. The information I will need is, and I need to call them to make sure, but as far as I know, it's the ICCID number of the radio and the IMEI number of the SIM of the radio. So there's an ICCID number and an IMEI number, and they are written on the radio. So if you cannot see it, you'll have to have a side person read that to you, and it will say ICCID and IMEI number. And then I will add you to a group called, I don't know, like Friends or something like that. And then once you are connected, because I have to call Rapid Radios for this, I cannot do this on my end. No one can. It's just a security thing, I guess, because there's no way of searching for the radios themselves. And you know what? Honestly, I agree with that. It makes it more secure. And once that's done, you can good to go. Oh, and you can have up to, I believe they said it was like 75 groups of yourselves, like with other radios, and with your radios, depending how many you have, I believe it's lowest is 4. I don't know if you can go any more than that, but that's that. All right, enough babbling. Let's wait until these radios come in, and once they come in, we will open them up and see how they work.
A lot of boring math later.
Alrighty, guys, so we finally got the radios. So they come in 2 sets, 1 box for each. So I'm not gonna tell, because you'll get 2 of each. So there's really no point. So let me go ahead and cut the tape off. And they really don't make it easy to. There we go. All right. So, here's what the box looks like right here. So, in the box, you will receive a small little SIM card packet tray thingy, which I don't know why they give you that even though it's already in the radio. You'll have a little pamphlet check paper thing. I really don't know what that's for. Oops. You will receive a belt clip that attaches to the radio. So you can put it on your belt and look cool. You will receive a power adapter, which looks like that, basically. Those little power thingies that you have for your phones and all that. You'll receive a cable, USB-A to USB-C. So the USB-A plugs into the power brick thing, which plugs into the wall. And you will receive the, what is it called again? Rapid Radio. Which looks like that. As you can tell, it looks like a normal walkie-talkie. You have your up and down buttons. You have 2 buttons. I don't know which button's which. I believe the power button's on top. And the battery is already inside. I don't know how you get this off. But you can, if you wish, to get a charging cradle. And I believe you press and hold the top button. Maybe? Ow! So, that's that one. And then you press and hold to turn it off. Maybe? Okay. I guess that's off. And then there's a little screen protector thingy. So, that's that one. So, I'll go ahead and put this back in here. And close this. Sorry if you're seeing my arm, because I'm trying to do 2 things at once and it's really not working. So let's go ahead and there we go. So same thing. I'll keep the SIM card in there because there's really no point. And the wrist strap I'll keep in there because I really also don't need it. And I can't find the wrist strap. Oh well. There it is. Okay, cool. And the little wrist straps are the little things that, you know, you put around your wrist, like kind of like a small lanyard kind of thing. So, yeah. These look really nice, guys. I'll be really honest with you. They look awesome. Now let's put this thing up here. There we go. And we'll turn this on. Oh my gosh, the antenna is so small. Oh no, it's so tiny. Okay, let's turn this one on. I hope they're both charged. That is so loud. Owie. Okay, let's test them out. Testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh. Wait. Testing. Testing. 1. 1. Ah! That is loud. Testing. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how to turn on the volume. Where's the volume button on this thing? Is it here? Wait. Testing? 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 1, 2, 1. Testing? Testing? 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay. So they work. Pretty cool. Ah! I think I have to press and hold to turn them off. You press and hold, and then they should turn off. How do you turn them off? I think I have to press and hold. Okay, there we go. So, that's that. Oh, come on. I'm trying to turn this off! Turn them off! What? Come on. Why won't you turn off? Why? Okay, there we go. And then right here you have the K-type connector that you see on other walkie-talkies to like program stuff. So you have 2 buttons on the side. I believe that's the volume button. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons on the front. Again, I don't know what they do. USB-C goes on the bottom, I believe. I think. I really would like to know how in the pickle juice you would take the battery off of these. Because I don't see a way to take these off. Wait. Hold on, let's see. Let's grab one of the USB-C cables, because then if I put it on, I can actually see where the battery goes. I mean, where the, that thing. Okay, so wait. Where does the charging go? Ah, okay. Oh, okay, that's where it is. Okay, so there's a little latch down there. Ah, okay. Okay. So there's a SIM card down there. I'm not going to take it out because, yeah, that would not be good. But you can take it out, I suppose, if you wanted to. I don't see a reason why. But you just put the battery on. Maybe. There we go. Clicks into place. Yeah. So these radios are really nice. So they are not turned on for the voice guidance. However, you can turn them on. Now, they're not accessible as of yet completely, but they are working on it. So let's take a look on the accessibility part. All right, guys. So I got the voice guidance turned on. Now I did find out the way to turn them off. Oh, I forgot to take off this paper thing. There we go. So to turn them on, you just press and hold that top button. It's right next to the antenna. You press and hold until you hear the turn on sound. Or you actually press and hold it for about 3 seconds, and then you turn that on. So obviously it won't let me transmit because there's no one there. So I turn the other one on. What? What did it say? Welcome to what? I don't know what it said. Anyway, this is what it sounds like. Hello, this is a test.
Hello, this is a test.
1 2
1 2
1 2
1 2
1 2
1 2.
So there you go. So these do talk, kind of. So that press and hold, press the menu button. And then press it again. Oh, whoops.
Member,
There we go.
group, mine. Volume level 3. Member, setting, mine. Group,
So there you go. That's how those work. They do also talk the volume.
volume level 2.
Hello.
Volume level 3.
There we go. Same thing with this one.
Volume level 3. Member, group,
And then turn it off. The way you do it is, for sight people, you can see what's going on. For blind people, you press and hold the top button for about, say 4 seconds. So 1 2 3 4. Let go, and then press the top left. That failed. Let's try it again. 1 2 3 4, and then press top left. There we go. And then same thing with this one. 1 2 3 4, top left. Ugh, that failed again. 1 2 3 4. There we go. So overall, those radios sound pretty good. I have checked out their online programming thing so far. I'm sure you guys want me to prove that you can talk anywhere. So let's do this, and we'll take a listen. You can actually hear what it sounds like. Yeah, can you hear me? Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, great. So if you don't mind, tell people a little bit about these rapid radios so people can know about them and how they work and what you can do and what you cannot do.
Yeah, that's a great question. So with ours goes wide anytime, anywhere. And you can talk to up to 200 users and 99 groups.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think people would really like that. Now, a lot of people say that there's no subscription, but according to your website, it's free for the first year and $50 for U.S. radios afterward. Is that correct?
So for the cover the first year for you, and then after the first year is $50 per radio for the second year.
Definitely a lot less than a cell phone bill. Since you're located in Michigan, I believe, can you what's the weather like over there? Just so people can understand, like that you're actually from Michigan, so people don't get suspicious.
Yeah, so today is a high of 88 degrees, sunny with no clouds. Perfectly clear.
Have you thought about doing a Wi-Fi model for these radios? So in case the cell tower, you're not connected to a cell tower, you can use them on Wi-Fi. And then also with the, I know these things talk to you for the blind, but, since I'm also completely blind myself, have you thought about making these radios more user-friendly for the visually impaired?
Yeah, so to answer your question, we do have a couple more models coming out later here with more features and more benefits for everyone. And then as far as the blind and impaired, we have a couple of options. We do have accessories that go with it, as well as voice activated.
Okay, yeah, because because these rapid radios here, they, the ones I have, the ones right now, they do talk to you, but I think it'd be nice if there'd be an update where they have more settings that would talk to you and what settings you're on. So I think that'd be really nice if that would come in as later update, if that would be possible.
Yeah, we're always working on new things every week and every day. And if anyone has any questions that we can out with, you can give us a call or email us, and we'd be happy to help.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you for doing the test. We're going to return to the phone call since I have a couple more questions. We'll go from there.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
No problem. All right, so what do I think of these radios? Well, first of all, I think they're pretty good. Very useful, easy to use, out of the box, you're good to go. So I want to clarify up something here. First of all, you can add someone, or rather, they can add you to a group using the IMEI number. Or they can do a search of the person's radio name and the group name that they're connected to. So then once they find that, then they can connect you and that other radio to another group. Personally, I think it's just a lot easier to skip the IMEI number. But that's how that works. So if you want to talk to me and you have one of these radios, let me know and I will tell you what I need and they will do the connection for us. Now, I did notice some lag a little bit a couple of times. Now, that's probably because we live in an area where cell phone towers aren't the best. So that's probably the reason why. But other than that, very clear signal, very good, and very clear, very clear. So as you could see, or rather hear, the guy who was talking to me from Rapid Radios was all the way in Michigan. All the way in Michigan. And that's pretty far away from us. So, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So, I have a link down below in the description if you want to check out these radios. And kids, if you want some of these for Christmas or for your birthday, mention it to your parents. Shh. You didn't hear that from me. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, these work out really well. So if you guys want to have like a family thing for this, or you just want to have them connect to your friends and stuff, and they have some of these, they will help you out connect them. They will help you out. So that's it for this video, guys. And now for the outro. So that's it for today's video. If you guys have any more questions, please put them down in the comments below, or you may send them to info@TheTechPianoPlayerKid.com. You can also give me a text at 913-312-1325. And if you do not live in the United States, you can text me through WhatsApp and give me a call there as well. I also have a toll-free number that you can use to give me a call at 877-318-8775. Please also follow me and like my Facebook page, The Tech Piano Player Kid, and follow me on Twitter, tech_piano. And you can also join my discussion forum on my website where you can ask questions about technology and help to answer questions about technology for the blind and stuff like this by going to TheTechPianoPlayerKid.com and clicking on the discussion board page underneath the navigation bar menu where you can register for a free account and help to answer questions and ask questions if need to be. Please make sure that you get permission from your parents if you still need to do so before making an account, just to make sure that you're on the safe side and that you don't want to get in trouble, because we don't want that to happen. And you can also subscribe to my monthly newsletter if you wish by going to my website, TheTechPianoPlayerKid.com. Again, if need to be, get permission from your parents just to be on the safe side. And you can unsubscribe at any time if you wish, and you have any trouble with unsubscribing or creating an account or deleting your account, please let me know, and I will do my best to help you out. Anyway, that's it for today's video. God bless you all, and peace. The Tech Piano Player Kid is out. Thank you for watching today's video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and leave a comment down below. For questions, please send an email to info@thetechpianoplayerkid.com. You can also give a call or text at 913-312-1325. And don't forget to like my Facebook page, The Tech Piano Player Kid, and follow me on Twitter, tech_piano. Black background with white text that reads The Tech Piano Player Kid displays on the screen with the same text written to the right in Braille, then fades to black.